Africa's most powerful countries in 2024. Guess who else who didn't make up the list, okay? So African Facts Zone, a page on X that mostly talks about African news and African trending issues, shared this post on X that says, Africa's most powerful countries in 2024. So number 1, we have South Africa with 29th globally. Number 2, we have Egypt with 34th globally. Number 3, we have Algeria with 52nd globally. Number 4, we have Morocco with 54th globally. Number 5, we have Ghana with 63rd globally. Number 6, we have Zimbabwe with 69th globally. Number 7, we have Kenya with 73rd globally. Number 8, we have Cameroon with 76th globally. And number 9, we have Tunisia with 77th globally. Alright, so this is what they had to say for us. These are your top 9 most powerful or influential countries in Africa. Yo, your country might not make up the list, right? Because out of 54 countries in Africa, they listed the first 9th, okay? Well, you might also ask, where's the giant of Africa? Well, me too. I'm asking the same question too, because these guys have one of the biggest GDP in Africa, have the numbers, have the biggest economy. They have almost everything that can make them a powerful country in Africa. So why are they not here? Okay, so let's check about the source. The source of this news that African Facts Zone shared was U.S. News and World Report. So let's dive into what the U.S. News and World Reports are. Okay, let's see what these people are. All right, so the U.S. News and World Report is an American media company publishing news, consumer advice, rankings and analysis. The company was launched in 1948 as the merger of domestic-focused weekly newspaper US. Alright, so 1948, that means about 78 years from now, okay? 78 years now since these people have been doing this analysis and these kind of facts or rankings, okay? Actually, then they are one of the biggest or one of the best kind of rankings out there in the world, okay? Well, let's see what criteria did they use for this ranking, okay? I also went to their site and I found out the world's most powerful countries are also the ones that consistently dominate news headlines, preoccupy policymakers, and shape global economic patterns. Wow. Are you getting this? All right, so let's continue. It says, their foreign policies and military budgets are tracked religiously. When they make a pledge, at least some in the international community trust or fear they will keep it. These countries project their influence on the world stage. The power sub-ranking is based on equally weighted average of scores from 6 countries attributes that related to a country power. So the number 1 are a leader, economically influential, has strong exports, political influential, strong international alliance, and strong military. These are the points, okay? Their points is the leader of the country, economically influential, how influential your country economy is. That will make you part of the world's Africa's most powerful countries. Okay, and it says has strong exports. How more than your country exports. Okay, they have politically influence. How political is your country influence to other parts of the world or to the world international stages? How does people see your political system in your country? Again, they also have strong international alliance. Who does your country allies with? Who are your country's close friends? These are the types of criteria they use for the rankings. And lastly, strong military. How strong is your military? So these are the reasons why they use to rank Africa's most powerful countries, okay? So now, why is Nigeria not here? Which of these things are Nigeria lacking? As a Nigerian, answer the comment section. Which of these things that your country is lacking that didn't make up the list? A whole giant of Africa is not powerful in Africa. What is this? Can this make sense to you? Well, as I said, their criteria are there, and I'll just share it to you guys. So as a Nigerian, tell me which of these that you think your country is not doing well that didn't make them a part of the list. And if you think, well, with this, then your country shouldn't be there, and the comment section, let us know, okay? Not only Nigeria too, any other African countries out there, let us know why your country didn't make up the list. And if you check about their criteria, so the reasons why they did that, do you think is a fair list or is a fair ranking? Another comment section, let me see what you think. Alright, so as this news was shared on X, this is how some Africans had to say about this. Let's see what Africans think, okay? Alright, so to our first comment, this guy came in and says, South Africa is the best. We just need a good PR. It's better than most European countries. Well, that's a fact though. SA is one of the beautiful countries in Africa. A country that has been able to host the World Cup in way back 2010, host Rugby World Cup, and is overall enough ready to host any kind of activities or any sporting activities that can happen in the world. Even Formula 1 they hosted. SA is one of the most developed countries in Africa. Surely, SA can compete on the world stage for Africa. Surely, you guys really are one of the best in Africa. No doubt about that one. Okay, this one also came in and says, it's laughable that Nigeria, one of the most populous and influential countries in Africa, is conscientiously absent from the list. Maybe it's time to question the criteria used to determine power, acknowledge that true power goes beyond mere statistics. Well, that's how my Nigerian brother thinks, and I've shared with you guys the source or their criteria why they did this. Okay, they say how influential your country is, your country leader, you're economically influential, how powerful your military budget or budget is, and how tough is your country alliance or who your country are allied to. These are the factors that shows how powerful your country is. And also they also stated in their page that if they talk about influential in political, it means if your country pledge or says anything, how will other countries do it? Will they fear it or will they want to respect it? These are some of the criteria they used to take. And also, who leads your country? The person who leads your country, how free and fair your elections or your democracy is in your country. All these are part of how powerful your countries are. So my Nigerian brother, these are the criteria and I'll show it to you guys now. What next? Let's see another comment section. Okay, let's continue. Okay, this one also came in and says Nigeria should be on top, but the statistics was done by someone from SA or Ghana. Yo, brother, nah, it's not like that. The sources says it's from the US, okay, from US, alright. But why do you have to take that it should be someone from SA or Ghana who will do this? Well, I won't say much though, but if you check about their first point, which was the leader, brah. You might not go against these kind of people if you really know the criteria. And the first point was the leader who leads the country or a leader. Bro, I won't talk much about this, but as a Nigerian, you should know that this is not done by any SA or any Ghanaian. Surely, they're up to something. And as I said, check out the criteria too. You will know that Nigeria really needs to be in there. It's an honest question though. Under the comment section, let me see what you think. All right. So there have been news in a bit, and this is what African Fact Zone shared on X about how African countries are powerful. Okay. So under the comment section, let me see what you think. All right. My name is Rashia Say, and I'm here to share with you African news. See you guys around.